What up, big kids? Here's the NECA movie display from San Diego Comic-Con 2012. Here is the Prometheus figures, a Holloway figure when he got infected, spoiler alert. Um, Very cool. I'm really think it looks great. Hopefully the articulation. Here's the David figure. I think it is awesome. I can see people taking this figure and making a custom Magneto um, with the head sculpt. He has, I think, 3 different head sculpts, or he has that one, like I said, making a Magneto custom and have the helmet one, then using the ripped up head. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. And we got Smeagol, like very cool. Makes sense with the Hobbit coming, and he looks very articulate, and that's very cool. I really do like it. Like with Lord of the Rings and stuff, Smeagol is awesome. And here's a big one. Game over, man. Game over. It's finally good between Prometheus and now Aliens getting a license. I'm really happy that we're getting Alien figures, and we're getting Rambo figures from First Blood. Very cool. I mean, it makes sense. We got Rocky and Rambo, and I'm excited. Like I said, the Rocky figures were nicely detailed and articulated, and that's how NECA should be. Like these Rocky figures, we're getting Clubber Lang and Rocky 3 and Rocky 4 figures. Like I love the Rocky 1 movie figures. I haven't reviewed them yet, but I'm definitely impressed with NECA. And like I said, Hot Toys made some Rocky figures back in the day, but yeah, I think they're gonna re-release some or redo some Rocky figures now with the better sculpting. Like here we got Drago, looking very cool. I really like it a lot. I really wish NECA sold those rings like they use in this display. I don't know if this ring will ever be displayed. It kind of looks like a WWE display. And here's the engineer from Prometheus, like the infected one from the beginning of the movie. I think it's really cool. I would definitely get it. I know Hot Toys will be doing it. Hopefully they'll do the engineer and a David figure. I definitely get that. And here's the alien. I don't know if it's a queen alien or it's the evolution of what will be the xenomorph. But it looks really cool, and it looks articulated too. That's what I'm saying. NECA, when they do the face hugger thingy that came out of a Shaw, looks cool, and the engineer head, that's pretty cool. Very awesome. Like I said, they're doing a great job with these Prometheus figures. Um, yeah, like Hot Toys, it sucks when the figures come out later, but hopefully they'll be out in time with the Blu-ray DVD release. But I'm liking them a lot. Like the engineer, I would get a couple of different ones, and the Hot Toys, and with the alien, put in my Alien Predator display. I especially like that one. That suit is pretty awesome. Is it like the space jockey? A lot. It's very cool. I'm liking it so much. It's very cool. Very, very cool. Oh yeah, and going back to the video game NECA display, doing like the retro Lancer, skins with the pink and the blue. I think it's cool, but I just like the regular one because, you know, why would you be holding like a big pink or blue Lancer? I don't know. It's cool in the game, but like to own one, it's like yeah. But anyway, here's the Predators, which I like. I forgot which one this called. This is the one. I don't know if this is a bigger prototype of what the 7-inch one will be, or if this is a 1/4 scale. But I know it's huge, and it's red, and I do like the red. And we're getting Dutch finally. Now we've got a Hot Toys Dutch, and I was about to say, it's like we're getting all these Predator figures, and they have Arnold's likeness for Terminator. Where's Dutch? And here we go. We finally got Dutch. And what's great is that he looks to be articulated. It's not like the freaking Terminator figures were. That's one thing I have to be honest. I love NECA, but the Terminator line, it just really sucks that they have no leg articulation whatsoever, and some of them can't even stand. So hopefully this Dutch figure won't have that same problem, because why does the Rocky figures have leg, hip, knee, ankle, toe articulation, but freaking Terminator doesn't get that? It's like, I know that they're not ninjas or anything, but Jesus, just give us hip articulation. And here's some horror movies like Friday the 13th, there's Jason, Unmasked, and everything. I'm really liking it a lot. I wouldn't own it, but they look a lot. They look good, and that's what I mean. I like with the look of the figures. And Freddy with the furnace and the Freddy glove replica, always cool. And the Freddy, you know, like with his sweater looking cool. That face is kind of funny. You know, all the different ones from the different Nightmare movies. It's very cool. That gross baby Freddy thing, I remember that. So gross, but the furnace, that's pretty crazy. I think that's pretty cool. And it has the Jason mask on. I think that's a pretty cool nod. Very awesome. And more Predators. Like I said, NECA is actually getting better with these. I like these Predators. Like, goes back to say, just wish I had hip articulation. And I'm hearing that they are going to have more hip articulation on these Predator figures, which is essential. I mean, I think it's the big thing when you're a company like NECA. You're really known for your detail, but are you making detailed statues or detailed action figures? And the thing with action figures, going back to important point of articulation, I think hip joints are big. It's like, what's the point of having, you know, knee and ankle articulation if you have no hip joints? And if you're gonna have hip, yeah, you want to make sure your figures can at least stand at the most part. And here's a prototype of, I forgot what Predator this is, but it looks pretty cool. But yeah, it's you know, all the different Predators, Stalker Predators, and like Predators are, it's the thing like with the Hot Toys one, I like them a lot. But if you want a good 6-inch one, you know, cheaper figures, these figures look amazing. NECA, I have to applaud them for their Predator line. They look amazing, and for the most part, they're really articulated. And like I said, as long as they can do more of the hip joints, that's great, because you know they're really killing it with these Predators. And you can have a giant collection of all your different Predators, and that's what's great about Predator. You know, it's like Iron Man armors. You can just make tons of different ones and everything, so it's really cool. I got the camouflage, the Guardian Predator, which I have the Hot Toys one of. Very cool, really like a lot. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's one of those lines. If you're into the 6-inch figures and you love Predator, can't afford the Hot Toys one, get the NECA ones. Those are great. You know, they look amazing, and yeah, they're like really detailed and really badass looking. You know, I have a giant display of 7-inch Predators. You know, all the different ones with all the different weapons, which I like. You know, their shoulder cannons and their all the different weapons they have, their disc, and Shaman Predator looks great, and more of them. All the different Predators like look just so cool. Lost Predator, which I have the Hot Toys one of, finally good to have that. And just all these ones are really badass. Warrior Predator and the Scout Predator, really cool names for them. And yeah, like I said, just showing off all the different Predators now. The Evil Dead figures, you gotta love Evil Dead. Bruce Campbell. I don't own any Evil Dead because, like I said, they look pretty articulate from what I saw Sharmas Prime's review. It is a pretty good articulated figure. So, like I said, if you want your different ashes from Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, you got a lot of different options, and looks very cool. Very bloody, and the Gremlins figure is looking cool. I love Gizmo. I'll get the Rambo Gizmo for sure. I probably might get like one more Spike, but I don't know about, like, I sold some of my Gremlin figures, not because they're bad figures all, but just because I'm trying to condense my collection. I love Gizmo and stuff, but yeah, I mean, if they ever did that Bat Gremlin, I would totally do that. And all of them, I have Gizmo, like the San Diego Comic-Con Gizmo, and I have the little plushy talking one, and here's Clover Lang. Definitely gotta get that. Gotta have a Mr. T figure. And Drago. Could see someone making custom like He-Man for Masters Universe Classics. Robocop. Finally went. I will definitely pick this one with the leg holster. I know Hot Toys will be having one with a leg holster, but the pop-up leg holster, I gotta get that. That's just so cool. There's the Battle Damage. Like I said, going back, I love Terminator. I love the Hot Toys one, but why does NECA not give it any leg articulation? Why does Rocky get it? Why does Predators get it? And we're getting a freaking Kyle Reese, but you won't have any leg articulation. That's just really disappointing. I mean, it's just why, And then like you have, the T1000, but where's the leg articulation? And a lot of the T1000 figures can't even stand. Oh yeah, here's some of the Ezio. I showed a lot of these off in the video game NECA display, and Boomer. Oh, these are like the Toys R Us exclusives. Like the Lightning Gremlin and you know, the Night Watch RoboCop, yeah, Night Fight RoboCop, and yeah, like the classic, I got that one. I love the camouflage predators and the ET figures, which I reviewed. Very cool. I really like them a lot. I definitely get the one where he has it on his hoodie up, and they have the little tinier vinyl figures. It's very cool, you know. They have the spaceship launcher and the little thing like, yeah, there's the one that tell the interchangeable necks. Sets a bitch to to change them. Night Flight ET. That one's adorable. I definitely would pick that up. And then here's more of the Comic Con exclusives, like the the Predator 2, camouflage Predator, and you know the Ash, from Evil Dead 2. All these were Comic Con exclusives. I got the Theron. I got the Ezio Ego Vision. Very cool, very awesome Elite Theron. I like it a lot. It's so badass. So I'll definitely review this very soon here. I like that Ego Vision Ezio a lot. It's very cool. And I got the Morgan Spurlock, Comic Con Fans Hope Episode 4 movie, and I picked that up. Should have picked that up on Blu-ray, but I do like having a little Stanley figure. And there's the girl Gremlin. That is just with the rooted hair. I'm just like, wow. And more of the Gremlins, like old school Gizmo from Gremlins 1. Oh, so adorable. But yeah, what do you big kids think? Are you getting any of these new NECA movie figures from Prometheus or Rocky or Rambo or Terminator, Predators? Let me know in the comments below. And for more San Diego Comic-Con coverage, check out bkbn.net and machinima.com. I'm Sean Long. Remember, celebrate your new in a big way.
Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. I tell you to go. Go down.